Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Video Games You Might Have Missed. I'm your host, Brandon King. Today's video game that we will be talking about is From Russia with Love 007 for the Xbox. Now, this game features the likeness and voice of Sean Connery. It was released in 2005 and was met with very positive reviews. On the back, it reads, "Enter the world of classic James Bond, emphasis on classic." It says, "Customize your Bond with upgradable gadgets, weapons, and clothing. Speed through missions in classic cars, speedboats, or a jetpack. Shoot with pinpoint accuracy using the new Bond Focus mode. Battle it out to be the deadliest villain in all-out multiplayer death matches." This game, playing it personally, was probably the best Bond game to date. And I think, personally, it was better than any other Bond game I've played yet. Now, this game features, and what I have to note, the jetpack from Thunderball, which is one of my personal favorites. It's featured in the very beginning of this. I don't want to give away any spoilers, because I want you to play the game for yourself if you haven't played it. Now, it's basically the movie itself with added scenes to it, should we say. And of course it brings back the Aston Martin, which wasn't featured until Goldfinger. This game, if I was to give it a rating out of 10, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now I bet you're wondering, why not an extra 0.5? Well, I don't want to be picky. Of course, I know all you all will probably be out there, why'd you give it a 9.5 and not a perfect 10? Well, not everything's perfect. People aren't perfect, and I don't want to be biased. So, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now, some extra features of this is you can play up to 4 players, which is the multiplayer deathmatch. It's similar to, in a sense, I guess you could say, the Golden Gun Challenge, which if you've ever played a Bond game, you probably know what the Golden Gun Challenge is. On the back, it's in a movie-type way. It says on the back, starring Sean Connery as James Bond. There's nothing more magical than hearing Sean Connery's name in James Bond property. We haven't heard his name since Never Say Never Again, which is pretty amazing if you think about it, that he came back after all these years, which I, as a Bond fan, am very happy. Well, anyway, that's the review of From Russia with Love 007 for the Xbox. I don't want to give away any spoilers. I want you to play it for yourself. And have fun. That is the end of our episode. See you next week.